I gotta see what this source is from.
All right, so what are you guys debating about?
Is Beerus stronger? Is Madara strong as Beerus?
Yeah, like this dude is trying so hard. It's just so bad.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm gonna make this her page where it just talking about some. You only talking about like.
I found another link as an Instagram. I found this shit, Kaka.rod on Instagram. Back 81. Back 81, bruh.
It's the same word. It's the exact same text, just pasted from a meme.
Exact same wording.
Come on, bro.
Bro, you got the source from iFunny. You got the source from Instagram. What else? You know, I'm helping you find your shit
so far.
I just love interviews.
I just love interviews.
I love these Kishimoto interviews, bro. These niggas are hard. These niggas,
I know, right?
These niggas are hardcore fans, bro. You got the guys on Instagram. You got the guys on iFunny. They're dedicated, bro. Oh God.
Yeah, they got shit. I don't even know what he said.
I know, right? This shit's just crazy.
Yeah, that's funny though. It's the exact same wording, just on a different font. Like I don't know if this is a source.
Real quick, put that in my scans folder real quick.
I don't know if this is an official source, but since Death Battle had to like put these two in the same equations, they have to be relative.
That's a DeviantArt post, bro.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I know. A guy named Jason Pictures on Death Battle. You know, there's also this Spanish guy, this guy who speaks Spanish from 2015 of November. You know, he thinks Whis and Poggy are on the same tier as well. Is that October?
Well, yeah. Somebody was saying that he was obese because he's a mod in the server.
Bro,
So
why is he so fucking hairy? This nigga's Beast from X-Men.
Oh my fucking God.
What is going on?
Oh my God. Oh my fucking God.
What is going on?
But I'm fucking werewolf, I'm tired.
Bro needs to shave his arms.
This is in fact me, except I'm not a crib.
I know his arms be feeling cold when the wind goes through.
Bro, like he can't shave his arms because if he does, like he won't survive winter. He's not built for it, bro.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
All right, so Keno, you got that source for the Madara skin?
I found her page, but I said something about Nappa, but
ask about tech. There's no way.
Yeah, she quoted the episode. She said 113. Right,
okay, what is her source? Why is what she's saying true? People lie on the internet all the time. What's her source? We want the original source, not some dumb fuck YouTuber.
She's from China. She's from Japan. She was there.
Nah. Send us the original source and not from a dumb fuck YouTuber. We shall wait. The original source. We want the original interview.
Mm-hmm.
Send it to us. Or else, you know.
You know what?
Or else,
somebody tell ChatGPT.
Like...
Maybe they know something.
ChatGPT.
Oh shit! You literally just did.
But it's not wanting to go.
Yeah. Probably actually on the website. Who knows? Because like the issue is that whenever you're asked about an interview, you can claim it comes from anywhere, but it has to have some substantiation behind it. Like, you can't just say that, well, a woman from China said it, therefore it's true. That's not how that works. Like, even let's say even for the Kanzenshu has interview forums, but even they themselves know they can't just say it's from there. They have to present the source from where it comes from, and then they show you the source from where it comes from, and then it's accurate to what they're saying, because those who have the information in the media or whatever they got it from can say it's true. Like, actually, let me give you an example. Actually, super exciting guide. This is great, because actually I just recently found this thing from the book. Let's see.
Oh my goodness, Chat GPT just said, yo, that shit does not exist.
Yeah.
But yeah, crap, I could have sworn I just had it up here. Yeah, there it goes.
Like,
so here's an example. So I'm gonna drop it. So,
oh yep, and
like
Reborn over here is kind of spitting. He's also kind of spitting too, because he is saying, even if we were to steal man and take it as true, it's death of the author, because we see that there's a clear contradiction between the two's power.
Mm-hmm. So it's like, all right, so this is the Kanzenshu. This is a forum that talks about the translations. So for this interview, what they do is that they say it comes from the Super Exciting Guide. That's the source. So then you might ask, okay, what's the interview? So what does the source look like inside the interview? I mean, inside the book, and this is what the source is. Like, this is literally what it just says about key control. Like, this right here is what this is. Let's see. This Japanese text, this is what it says in English. That's the source. So unless I get an actual source from Toriyama, I said Toriyama, Toriyama and Kishimoto sitting right next to each other or writing each other's through a book, saying this is what happens, is therefore null, because I don't believe it's true.
They just leave room for skepticism, saying, "Hey, if it ain't printed out, I don't want to believe it." But I'm saying, it's just
That's not pointless skepticism. That's the right amount of skepticism.
No, I'm saying everybody.
That's the right amount of skepticism.
I'm not the only person who know this interview. Everybody heard of this.
You ever heard of misinformation being spread? You ever heard of misinformation being spread?
Yeah, like crazy. Okay, no, Keno. Keno. Here, I want to throw a thing on you. So, since everybody knows that fairy tale is power of friendship amps BS, because what? That's not true at all. So, just because people know it does not mean that it is true at all. Because that's called it's called a appeal to popularity. So just because the information is popular or known does not mean it's true. Like, for instance, carrots. Everyone knows that if you eat a carrot, it will improve your eyesight. But did you know something? It doesn't actually improve your eyesight at all.
The reason why it happens because a lot of people say
lies. Bro, lying. Bro's lying.
So you ever heard of another example? You ever heard of the Mandela effect?
That too. The Mandela effect.
The Mandela effect, literally what the definition is, I'll just write it, I'll just read it for you word to word. The Mandela effect is an observable phenomenon in which a large segment of the population misremembers a significant event or shares a memory of an event that didn't actually occur. So, an example, Looney Tunes. Everyone believes that Looney Tunes had 2 O's, but it doesn't have 2 O's. It has a UN. That's a Mandela effect. So everyone can have a memory of this interview or quote unquote heard about this interview or heard that this interview existed, but doesn't mean that it truly did. Especially since there's no source or there's no backings for it. Only you have is hearsay. And all I'm saying is just keep having like hearsay drawn around is not evidence.
Yeah, it's
I know.
just like, so like, unless you can link us the original like interview, the official interview, like you have nothing. All you have is these YouTubers talking about it, where they don't even cite their sources, or you use information that's from iFunny or Instagram, which don't even cite their sources as to where this information even came from, about where the like where the interview actually took place. So you're using a whole lot of nothing, my dude.
This what I'm trying to suggest to you guys to include when y'all be power scaling. Is it possible that like every interview he's had wasn't recorded, but it was people around who was aware, who were like very much fans of his TV show, and they go back and tell people what they heard?
No, here, let me put it to you like this. If you cannot prove that something is true, then why should we even take it as true? Like if there's no proof or substantiation for it, if there's no evidence of it even existing or occurring, because bro, you haven't even shown proof that this like interview even happened.
You just have hearsay.
Yeah, you don't even have that. So it's just like we already just jumped onto like, okay, like you don't have proof that this interview said this, but can you even prove that this specific interview even happened at all? Can you find like a date and location
And the issue
and time?
And like even then, like the issue about interviews, that interviews are always recorded. What interview isn't recorded? Like especially with like mangakas going out their way, being drawn to a platform.
Yeah, that's true. Like
there's a lot of like,
literally.
I promise you this, bro. There is shit from like way back, like centuries back, and there's still recordings of like information. But this information specifically, if there's no recording, you can easily say it's just misinformation, which is very common for the internet.
Yeah,
like misinformation is by far one of the easiest things you could do on the internet. Like internet. Have you ever been to Twitter?
You ever been
on Twitter?
Good old Twitter. And also like a really big thing that people tend to forget is like, yeah, it's literally like through like the like manga like community, like that whole company stature, like with Shonen Jump, Kodansha and all that. Did you know that's actually part of like their terms of service to be a mangaka, that every interview done is recorded for additional content?
It's funny.
So yeah, so it's like there would have to be a recording somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Because if there isn't, then that is just even more insane proof that it just did not happen.
Like actually, like what's a famous example? Supposedly there was an interview where Albert Einstein sucked at math. Someone spread this all over the internet. This guy was asked that question, and he started laughing. Verbatim. He just laughed at the fact that someone came back to him and said, "Didn't you say this?" And he said, "Hell no." I'm making bombs. How do I suck at math?
Bro, like Einstein literally said and showed proof that because it was talking about his third grade, that he failed third grade math. Because when he was in third grade, he was already doing pre-calculus and he was excelling at it. So it's he even showed proof of those records. And so it's just
yeah. But then some people were like, yeah, for inspiration, we're just going to say that even one of the smartest people in the world can fail at something just so that it can seem more inspirational. But even he himself is like, no, motherfucker, that's just not reality. That's just not how it is.
Yeah, Albert Einstein was just bro, I was dominating them parabola problems, bro. I was annihilating.
And the same could be said for here. Plagiarizing is crazy.
He was.
Well, was he plagiarizing?
Okay, there's basically a bunch of scientists from around his time that say that they believe that he was plagiarizing, essentially because he was really bad at citing sources. In all of his work, he would say stuff that was already like published knowledge in another book, but because like he didn't cite the source and people read it first from his like material, people were like, "Oh my god, he discovered that too!" And a bunch of
that would be
findings
plagiarism.
were, like a
Oh,
bunch
yeah,
of
that would-
findings were publicly attributed to him, even though he didn't find them and he didn't cite a source.
So unless he's an intentional one or accidental, because there are
It
people.
could be accident. It could be completely accidental, and he was just really bad at citing his sources. And back in the day, you couldn't easily fucking Google it and figure out what to do. So, like, there is arguments that he's okay, but at the same time,
Did he
fucked up.
paraphrase it, or did he just see that shit and be like, all right, I'm gonna just add it on to my information?
It would be like an equation, like something that applies to the logic that he's trying to do. It would be something that's already set up, but he wouldn't cite the source of where that was.
Yeah, he would just
he would
add
pull
on
these numbers out of nowhere and just be like, okay, this applies to this, and then that's how this we get this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the thing is, it wouldn't be plagiarism because, like, Albert Einstein, he did not like lay claim that he discovered or created those things. So like that's like his way out because he never claimed that like he like founded those like equations that he took from other books, right? That like he never claimed that it was his. People just assumed it was, which was kind of dumb.
I mean, plagiarism is kind of vague because I mean, I don't think you have to inherently claim something as your own for you to plagiarize. It's more so presenting information and
In
stuff.
my opinion,
whatever you're writing information is normally when then like you make a discovery. But normally, if you like don't have anything you discover and you're just presenting it, it's still a form of plagiarism in a way. Even if you're saying it's not your own and you're adding on to it, you're still not crediting the original person. So it would be essentially you still taking their work, even if you're not claiming it's their own. Because that's what plagiarism inherently is, just taking work. Not really claiming it as your own. If you want to be like a definition guru or some shit. So
yeah, maybe.
Like it depends on how you interpret like plagiarism. Because either say you just like represent another person's like ideals or present it as your own. It depends. But yeah, but like back to what we were saying, it's like even people can fake interviews just to like construe a narrative that fits in the way they see like life. Like a guy can watch Naruto or a guy can watch Dragon Ball. Like, this Madara guy is pretty cool. So how about we just say he's as strong as him? Doesn't mean he has to have any official backings. Just a person could just do it. And then a lot of people can be like, yeah, that's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. Then it starts spreading. Just like the Albert Einstein shit. One person thought of saying, yeah, let's let people know this nigga sucks at math. Then a lot of people are like, damn, that's very inspiring. I'm gonna keep spreading it.
Even if there was a hypothetical like piece of material you could pull this argument from, like some sort of like V-Jump cover of like Madara and Beerus on the cover, and it's like strongest and strongest, you know what I mean? Something like that. Even if there was a hypothetical real interview or piece of material, it would be very hard to actually link to because there's always like the separation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, between those two persons.
Yeah. So yeah, this like that doesn't inherently mean it exists.
So, Keno, have you given up finding the original interview, or are you still looking?
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna be able to find the original interview. I've been looking for myself anyway. I was just going based on like, hey, popular perspective, and you can actually imply that same details if you watch the show. Like, hey, this person has similar showing. Like he say he can destroy everything in the universe. He got truth-seeking orbs that destroys like souls and stuff. You can erase
destroy everything in the universe.
Oh, when he was before he even got his stage 6 power, so Madara was like, "Hey, I'm strong enough to destroy everything in the universe with barely one swing." Like,
Viz? The Viz statement?
Can I see that?
Oh yeah. Oh, he's talking about the Viz statement. That's what I'm talking about. Viz sucks. Why are you using Viz?
You said using Viz. I was just using the show where it says
Oh like, yeah. You know, like the kanji for
what they call particle style.
the kanji for
for your head on Viz. Are you familiar with particle style jutsu being directly stated to destroy everything?
Yeah, everything is a no limits
No,
fallacy.
it decimates. So this is what I'm saying. Madara come back and confirms that he's stronger than these people. Someone with particle style juice, he says, "Hey, I'm so much stronger than you."
No.
Right? He can destroy anything.
That's atomization.
Systems. What is out of universe? Galaxies.
Yeah,
moons,
just because
planets,
you atomize things does not mean you can destroy every single thing. Just because he has the power to atomize, bro, just because he could atomize this nigga's like Susanoo does not mean he's like fucking like planetary or something. That's because the wording for universe, like the word Sekai, doesn't mean universe. It also can mean world and society.
Which it could be. So your opinion, you choose to be like a town.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, but we know it's stated.
I give more reasoning as to why. The most we've seen this nigga do, the most this nigga has done is like cut off multiple mountains.
Stronger than that, right?
He destroyed multiple mountains.
Kaguya or to destroy her dimension, but is bigger than the planets.
Okay, Kaguya could be universal. It's cool.
No, it don't matter.
Kaguya could be universal.
Kaguya could please post a scan of Madara saying that he could destroy everything in the universe.
Oh, I could drop it for you. I got you. And I can even drop you the raws, and then like I can try to translate.
Use the manga version too.
Yeah. This is all manga.
Or this. Do you want me to go hit up a literal professional like translator and have him translate that part?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. It'll be lighter because I dropped the kanji right there for you.
Yeah, because like I'm friends with 02 who literally like translates for a literal living, and he has like a really high reputation for his.
Yeah, if you could hit him up, let him know. Online.
Okay.
If you myself or dotbat or whatever. As if you're not doing anything dotbat, because I can do it myself if he isn't online.
I'm good. Let me push your space.
Yeah. Yeah, he's using the Viz one. Smash all things in the universe. It rivals even the Biju.
Okay, sent it to him.
Wait. Okay. So in this context, right, they are falsely translating the word Sekai to universe when it could also mean world. It is pretty consistent that the Biju are planetary because of the statement that Kurama could turn the world to ash. However, if you take this exact same statement and replace universe with world, which Sekai could also be translated, it works the exact same, and the only scaling implication is that he's planetary.
Mm-hmm. Like it doesn't make sense because like even like the other like fairly consistently. Huh?
He didn't say Kurama at full power can destroy the world. He said Kurama with no problem, like zero difficulty, can just destroy the whole planet. And Madara said he confirms the Biju power by comparing the Biju directly to being able to destroy everything in the universe.
It doesn't say easily. It said it has enough. You know, enough means sufficient. Enough means sufficient, not easily.
Oh, so you say it don't directly say easily? I could drop the scan. It directly say literally easily.
Yeah, like does it say easily? I'm pretty sure it just has enough power to turn the world to ash. Unless I'm remembering it wrong. Because I mean, if I'm wrong, hey, it doesn't really like change the thing.
But I say it doesn't matter that much.
If he can easily destroy it, don't limit his power there. Madara confirms how strong the Biju.
Planetary doesn't mean you are universal.
Universal, yeah.
I'm saying Madara confirms it.
That doesn't mean that I'm at best like building.
And it's more even then. It's like it's more consistent for them to be planetary because like the other statements is like all right. So you have Kurama who has the power to easily turn the world to ash. You have like earth-shattering power or earth-shaking power. Is like it's mostly consistent that these characters are planetary. And even like in a Boruto data book, it says that he could turn like it doesn't even say like world or Sekai or anything like that. It says the earth. Like even the earth can be like blown to something or blown to bits. So it's more consistent. These guys are talking about the planet Earth, not the universe Sekai. So you have three.
All right. The problem I have with that is,
wait. Let me talk. You have 3 to 4 pieces of. Wait, let me talk. You have 3 to 4 pieces of information that's leaning in towards planetary, and then you have one source from a Viz translation, They could easily be missed because the word for Sakai can also mean world. So now you have a terrible ratio. You have 4 to 1. You have 4 to 1.
All right, so then what I'm trying to say, I get what you're saying. You're saying, hey, if you want to use planet, so you want to go with that route, that's fine, right? But I'm saying, is it stated, like in Naruto verse, that someone like someone like Nagato can create planets, or they created the moon type stuff? Like people, they create the moon from this planet. They can create planets, bro. Why they can't destroy it?
When did Nagato create planets?
Kabuto out of his mouth said, "Hey, I forgot that Nagato got that jutsu that where he can create planets, right?"
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, but that's not a true planet.
In Naruto verse, would that be a real planet that he created?
I mean, only way for a planet to exist in that connotation if it's if it's a planetoid, because we know that it's smaller than the moon.
No.
Yeah, we do.
He said planets.
If anything, Nagato, he creates. We know that Chibaku Tensei that he made against Naruto is inherently smaller than the moon, is because he says that his power, or at least his Chibaku Tensei, pales in comparison to the Sage of Six Path, who created a moon. A moon is bigger than a planet. Only way for that planet interpretation to go by is by using the definition of a planetoid, which probably Viz was trying to convey through the original translation anyways. So that's another example.
In Naruto verse, they seen people create meteors. They were like meteorites, meteoroids. They'll say that verbatim, like, "Hey, Madara got meteors." But
that meteor that meteor that Pain made.
I'm trying to say, like,
that meteor that meteor that Pain made was called a planet. That bites back on your own logic.
The difference, but they acknowledge the difference between what they're creating.
Okay, where's the acknowledgement and the difference?
Your culture,
when did they? Yeah, show it to me.
They could Naruto created a moon.
Show it to me.
Sasuke created a moon.
Show it to me.
Nagato created a planet, and Madara had the meteors.
Show it to me. Show it to me.
We got the same show, man. I just explained it to you. I don't got the screenshot on hand. I don't got no scan server either. So I just
because I swear I don't recall them at all talking about a goddamn meteor. They just say, "Oh God, his power is crazy." Is that large thing?
Okay, so the word in the Madara statement is strange because it's not the same word Sakai used for Kaguya's realms. It's a word that's used for space. Like literally like space, like the cosmos.
Mm-hmm.
So at best, star level.
At best,
you know what I mean? It's like the entirety of the cosmos. There's stuff like that, but it's all stuff that's related to space. It's not like the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've asked for a few different translations, and it's all just like the all things that that you can see, the things in the cosmos. It's very open to interpretation.
Mm-hmm. That's why Japanese is loose. That's why I said that you should always whenever you're comparing sources in media, you should always go by the preponderance of evidence. Since it's very loose and very the interpretation could be whatever. If you have official if you're a Viz goon or whatever, if you have other Viz properties that go for planetary rather than universe, is more consistent that you mean planetary, even with mistranslations.
And if you take the rest of that statement at face value, with it saying relative in power to the Biju, and you say pretty confidently that the Biju are probably planetary, then it all adds up.
It just means that they're easily planetary.
It just means that they're easily planetary. You can't get.
Yeah, it just means that these niggas are unquant. It just means planet plus.
then
the only way you can link them back to Universal is just going back to
go based on what directly stated. It won't be a mistranslation. Like, it'll be consistent with the narrative and the story. If you because it's like written by the creator of the show, he wrote this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
yeah, but no, he didn't write the English.
Use your opinion. It'll be a mistranslation.
He didn't write the English translation.
It can't be a universe.
He didn't write the English translation.
Even though dotbat, get a translation where a roach creator a universe. Get that translation.
I'm gonna need the Japanese raw scan before I get a translation for that.
Yeah, I don't have it.
I ain't never seen that shit in my life.
He stated in the manga. I don't finna see if I still got it though. But he stated in the manga that this is my universe.
I mean, hey man, you're also the one that said that it was stated in an interview that Madara was equal to Beerus.
No, I said this in the manga. I'm confirmed that this is in the manga. Right? That this is my universe I created. It's in Japanese version, raw translation.
Oh, you got it in raw translation? Bet.
Yeah, probably.
But if you don't have it, I can probably find it. Just send me the chapter. Like, if you know what the chapter number is, it just becomes easier. Because I don't feel like scrolling through all that shit. Because I have a link to it. Well, like Chrome hit me up with a link to the website.
It was Sasuke had killed Orochimaru. Absorbed him and said, "Hey, I absorbed a whole universe." Like, he absorbed a universe. Basically. Nobody else overcame Orochimaru's power. Everybody
you
else
fucking your phone. What is that sound?
Are those shots, bro?
Is this nigga fucking his phone? What is that?
The fuck?
You heard that shit too, right?
Oh god, bro. What the fuck is that, Keno?
Bro, why does it sound like you're clapping your phone's cheeks, bro?
That charging port look alone.
Hey, yo, bro, make sure do you have noise suppression on?
Yeah.
That checked out.
Oh my god. Nah, you're good now.
Yeah, you're good.
That shit was so funny.
That shit was crazy. All you hear was don't. Some nigga was beating on your door about to rob you or like send you to jail. Alright, well, I got the manga reader on, so do you know the chapter? You don't. Actually, no, this doesn't help. It only goes up to 273. The fuck, Chrome? You ate the rest of the chapters. Ugh.
No, that was funny, bro. I'm sorry.
Check in.
And also, bro, never mind. Also, fuck it. October. We're not gonna let you slide. Shave. Shave.
Bro, that's from shaving, bro. It's because I shaved my arm.
Shaving?
Yes, bro. It's because I have hella tattoos on my arms, bro. And so I was shaving my arms like
You
when
did
I
a
used to get them a
horrible
lot.
job. Horrible job.
Nah, bro. It grows back thicker, bro.
That shit's crazy. You did a horrible job.
At least I'm not fat, though. I'd rather be fucking wolf. I'd rather be goddamn a werewolf than fat.
I get that. Still, though, I know that whenever you're outside in shorts and shit with a short sleeve shirt and it gets windy, I know you be feeling like shit is crawling on you. I just know.
Actually, hell no. I won't be honest.
That's crazy.
And that shit actually, bro, on God, I never get sunburned either. I'm gonna keep it a band. Just moonburnt, bruh. That's it. My werewolf ass.
If you could just show me the page, then I should just be able to like. Actually, I think I know what page it is. I'd be fast as fuck, nigga. Oh god.
What chapter y'all talking about?
I forgot what chapter. I just 346. He's trying to find the thing where
Sasuke
Orochimaru is
absorbs.
universal.
Yeah. Okay.
He wants him to pull out a translation of it. He wants Hobad to do it. So
Oh, bad.
yeah, here you go. I think it's the middle text. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I think it's the middle text. Found audio reading the entirety of Naruto in Japanese would. No, you got to get that man Soap in here. He's the one who could actually like learning how to speak that motherfucker. I guess this is it too. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm.
I'm back. Sorry.
Well, it's so quiet.
I got back. I'm back.
Like, motherfucker, like drop a pen or something.
I'm trying to see how I do my noise suppression thing.
You just go to like the Discord. You know how you can like mute yourself and all the other shit. Just like scroll up the taskbar, like where you can like share your screen and all the other shit. Just tell you to be able to like noise suppress. At least that's how my phone used to do it.
Yeah, I just turned it on. But yeah, man, like they got a lot of like power cliffing, like chronological scaling to get to like Kaguya being like multiversal type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that would the end at the war art end at multiversal Naruto.
Let me get a clearer one of that. I'm assuming it's the chapter before this one. Shit does look a little crusty, my boy. Not gonna lie.
Let's say like Kuruma, it stated like, hey,
Kuruma.
sitting inside Naruto is enough power to destroy the world, right?
Hey, guess what? I did the translation. All it says is that the space is different.
What's say? Oh, got it?
The space within. It's different here.
Those niggas just... Yeah.
Ooh.
Damn it, man.
Bro, we all debating or something?
I mean, it kind of is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I've been
you guys can talk.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to get a laugh on this shit. Like after he said the Toriyama, like I wasn't really trying to engage in this shit, but once he said the Toriyama and like Kishimoto interview that Madara and Beerus are the same strength, I had to hear this shit out.
So I guess the topic at hand is Keno believes that Madara is relative to Beerus.
Yeah. Interview.
A real one?
It came to him in a dream.
No,
It's not real.
that shit fake as fuck.
These are the sources.
I am the source.
Oh my god.
Yeah, these are the sources.
Oh fuck. Holy shit.
This is just as like you think, like like the same interview. That Toriyama also believes that Madara is as strong as Nappa too, right? No, right?
Oh my god. As strong as Nappa is so funny, bro.
Like, actually, I wouldn't even say Toriyama. Kishimoto himself, the man who wrote the manga, his own
Hey,
manga.
if we're doing confirmable interviews versus interviews, I can pull up the statement of Kishimoto saying that the might of the shinobi is less than a gun, and therefore Madara should be below firearm.
Oh, from the fucking data books. Oh my god, that is so. That shit is funny though.
Putting fucking
a lot of niggas are hating shit. Yeah, in part 1 they say that nukes and guns are it'll be too powerful for the Naruto verse.
Even though Madara already existed in Kishimoto's vision.
Mm-hmm. Hey, for all we know, that nigga Madara, that man Madara can't take a nuke.
Yeah. Oh, I know. For tournament of
Hey,
power,
man.
Drake Boss.
Oh no.
Stop.
Yeah, man. Sure. Your sources clearly do, confirm that. Well, yeah, it's a space within, bruh. Yeah, don't say an entire universe, just as a space.
And then it's some show I'm trying to get.
Yeah, the English one.
It's like right now, like I can't even 30 seconds. Like,
You said wiki?
I said like it's kind of weird. Like I can't find it.
That planet-sized goddamn universe. As a planet-sized, that human-sized universe, my boy.
Kitchen table ass universe.
I did. Unironically, I'll body slam a universe.
You got 5
That's funny.
In him, 5 humans. They didn't dissolve. They are in his universe. 5 humans. And,
hey, universe. No, it's called a different space, my boy. What universe? What universe?
Yeah. I got the translation right there. It does not have to translate to a universe. It can also be translated to a different space.
Mm-hmm. Actually, this is the word. I'm not sure if I'm correct. This is what it means for like different space, right?
Oh, well,
I think that's
probably.
the word. Yeah.
There you go. Thank you, Clown.
Oh, I didn't do shit. I mean, I'm just observing.
You pasted the text.
So.
It's more effort than I was willing to put in again. All right, Keno. Outside of some random statements, can you give us like some kind of a scaling chain that could potentially?
Oh yeah, that's the Viz one. That's the Viz one.
The Viz statement. This is the universe inside of. They're just taking creative liberties like that. That's just not what the statement can be.
I got one. I got a scale. Are you familiar with like Itachi doing Tsukiyomi on Kakashi for less than 1/10 of a second and losing all his chakra?
Okay.
Well, I don't know where you're gonna go with that.
Yeah, a 10-tailed beast is only a collection of chakra which was separate from him. So him as a whole completed like set, he was enough chakra to use infinite Tsukuyomi on every living thing on the earth. So that correlates to like power, strength, and speed as well.
Yeah, that would mean he has enough chakra to put everyone in like on a planet in Genjutsu.
He absorbed the 10 tails. Like that's a chakra boost, and now he have enough power to.
Yeah, but what does this have to do with Itachi's Yomi?
I say, yeah, if Itachi used Tsukuyomi, Madara used infinite Tsukuyomi, right? On millions of people, like billions of like uncounted amount of living organisms, and Itachi did on one person for less than 1 second. But Madara lasts for a long time, like months and months and years. Madara's Tsukuyomi lasts for a long time. So they don't say like his power and that's like however you want to correlate that, bro. But that uses chakra, and or you can say something like when Naruto absorbed Kuruma power, it was going to destroy the planet. When Naruto got KCM1, he casually throwing around planetary racine shurikens. He just throwing them around, but like it's called controlled. You got you can control your power. You know what I'm saying? Chakra control. He don't want to destroy the whole planet, but like he just casually throwing around planetary racine shuriken after he absorbed Kuruma chakra that can turn the world into ash. Right. So then KCM2 Sage mode with the Sage 6 power boost. You know what I'm saying? Scales above Madara. You know what I'm saying? Who they got infinite Tsukuyomi power.
Wait. Who scales above Madara because they have infinite Tsukuyomi power?
I said, who has infinite Tsukuyomi? It's Naruto, Sage 6 who got the power from a god. He got the power from Sage 6 for himself, right? When he got this god power, he surpassed Madara, who had infinite Tsukuyomi chakra level power, like 10 tails, absorb the 10 tails type shit. Absorb the god tree. You know what I'm saying? Like this Madara with a Renny Sharingan, Naruto surpassed him. He was just KCM2 Sage mode weaker than base Madara.
Yeah, but I'm back. I wasn't really like I wasn't able to listen to everything. But like what I asked earlier was, what does this have to do with the Tsukuyomi? Because you said you know how the Tsukuyomi is a Genjutsu. Like why is that Tsukuyomi universal?
Do you agree chakra equal to your stats?
I think they can improve your stats. Yeah, I feel. I mean, I guess inherently, yeah.
The
I
amount
guess
of chakra.
Yeah. So why? But that's the. Yeah, if you're saying that his chakra equates to his stats, why is this chakra universal?
Because he already stated he could destroy the universe.
Oh yeah. That is translation. That doesn't say anything about universe specifically. Yeah. Yeah, we already established that. That has nothing to do with Tsukuyomi. Tsukuyomi's Itachi's thing, not Madara's.
We're kind of debating TK. It's kind of just a conversation with Keno part 2.
The duology.
Say that again?
I said that the Tsukuyomi, I said that, right. So you said that smash all things in the universe. We already expressed why that's a mistrans. So now you said something about the Tsukuyomi, right? Tsukuyomi's an Itachi thing. So explain to why the Tsukuyomi is universal.
Oh yeah, I was just saying like it takes chakra. Like if like let's say Itachi had like Madara level type, it wouldn't bother him to do Tsukuyomi on Itachi for like years. But he only can do it for 1 second, and Madara Tsukuyomi lasts for years at a time. And you do it to all organisms on the.
Okay, yeah. It means it lasts longer and has more chakra, but I'm saying why are the Tsukuyomis universal?
Okay, Fenrir, I got a question as well regarding the difference between the Tsukuyomi and the infinite Tsukuyomi. Where does the Tsukuyomi draw its chakra from versus the infinite Tsukuyomi?
Yeah, I said you. I don't think I would listen to me, but I said it's to do the Tsukuyomi. Madara was required to use the 10 tails beast chakra. The 10 tails is only chakra. It's nothing else but a form of chakra.
Yeah,
he absorbed that form of chakra and got stronger.
Yeah. But why are these things universal?
He
Okay,
used
yeah,
it. I've
okay,
been
Keno,
saying
I've been listening the entire
Now,
time.
now I understand what your point was. Now I understand what your point was. But how does this get to universal? Now,
Yeah. Like we've been listening. You said that your chakra should scale to you. Yes, if you have enough chakra to make a planet, you're planetary. You have enough chakra to make a universe, you're universal. So why is that chakra universal?
yep.
That's what I've been asking the entire time. I've been listening. My question still remains the same.
Why that chakra universal?
Yes.
Are you that same power he gained? Are you familiar that he gained the power, the creation of all things? He can create all things, and he had true sick orbs. Are you familiar with that?
Okay, why is the creation of all things universal?
I'm saying like that's like he can create.
That's
I
a
know it's
naming
like
fallacy.
however you want to interpret all things, he can create it.
Okay, where is that stated?
Oh, it's just he inherited that power.
Okay, yeah, where is it stated you can create anything and everything?
Yeah, it just stated. It called
Yeah, show it.
Alberto was explaining. Hello. You can hear me? Well, Alberto was explaining what Dunzo's ability was when he controlled reality. Because when he
Yeah,
died, he
he turned his death. Yeah, he
he
changed his
controls
death in reality warp.
He
Yeah, he
controls reality,
created.
right?
Yeah, he created his
Yeah,
death.
that's a
He made his death
it's not
fiction.
a complete version of
No,
creation of all things, but it's a
yeah,
form of
but
creation
why
of
is
all
that
things.
universal? But
And
why is that universal?
it's involved with controlling reality.
Okay, reality warping.
No, it's not reality. It's controlling like controlling the whole universe basically. What he happened, it happened in the whole universe.
You know that's what reality warping is, right?
You said that he got the power to just do it, like he just control. He can create whatever he want. Yeah, the say this, but yeah, he create all things.
Yeah, with a specific jutsu. But why
And
is he
Madara
creating a
that
universe?
power, and
Well, yeah.
Madara also with that power, he had true
Why is
orbs.
he creating a
True
universe?
orbs, true or erases souls. It erases
Why
like
is that?
everything. It's stated to erase every. I can show you a scan. It's stated to erase all things. But he can create all things and he can erase all things. I don't know what you interpret that as, but it's just stated. And
Yeah, but why does that make it universal? Because that just sounds like a no limits
because
fallacy.
they is according to the TV show, the characters themselves, they got the power to do so. So know who you are to
Yeah,
discredit them,
they have the power to do what?
to destroy all things and whatever all
Yeah, but I already
things.
told you.
Control
Yeah, I
all
told
things.
you that's a name. Told you that's a naming fallacy. Okay, creation of all things. I'm telling you, why can he create everything?
Opinion. According to your opinion, you want them to be weak and not
Oh no,
strong.
I'm
So
not making an
they go-
opinion. I'm not
yeah.
making an opinion. I'm
Well,
asking
why
for
you hate it?
evidence.
Why are you going against what they're saying? They said they are beyond
Hating?
universe. Why you hating?
I'm not hating. I'm just
Okay, then
asking
so
you a question.
they go by what they're saying. Ain't no mistranslation.
I've
Ain't no. All
just
they
been
said
asking
was
you a question.
they could destroy all things, right? Create all things, right?
I've just been asking you a question, man. I'm not saying anything. My question has been the same for the last 10 times. How is that universal?
I don't know how I can explain it to you, bro, but like argue, she created a dimension. However you want to lowball says like size of a living room closet, but
Size of a
I
living room
think
closet.
like interpreted like the power that she has. She created 5 universes,
Yeah,
right? And
why are
she
they
can destroy,
yeah, why are they
she can
universal in
destroy
size?
can you hear me? But she can destroy them with a true ore. Like the true ore don't get stronger. She just make it expand. That's what I call expansive true ore. It don't get any stronger than what it already is. And this thing can destroy the whole universe. And she can, and after she destroys, she can create another one. That's how
Oh
strong
no,
Cosby is.
no.
Yeah, that's how
Okay.
strong Cosby is. She
You know,
create a whole
I don't
new.
really care about how strong they can get. I'm asking you,
Yeah,
why is her
but
universe?
like how
Why is
strong
her
she
dimension?
is.
Why is her dimension universal in size?
Yeah, why isn't it? Why wouldn't it be?
That's your claim.
No, it's not
That's
my
a
claim.
burden chip. That's a burden chip.
I'm not
Isn't your
burden
burden
ship.
to prove it's universal?
It
Oh
stated
my
that.
god.
That's a burden chip. You tell me to present evidence to why it can be. You have to present evidence to why it can be. That's your claim.
Yeah, I was saying like, why would you don't believe it after it's already
Because
implied?
I don't
If
see
it's
any
already implied,
substantial evidence. Because
a
I don't
person
see any
like me who
substantial
actually
evidence
watched
for your
the
claim.
show, you know, saying we are fans of the show, we already know what's implicated in the narrative and the storytelling. Someone like you come in and be like, "No, this is my false translation. It's vids. It's this and that. I'm here to hate and downplay your show. This only thing you're here to do is hate. You ain't telling me that happened. You don't support the show. You downplay and hate on the show, and that's it. I already proved that the characters themselves self-declare a power level. They self-declare to be able to do something on their own. You are disagreeing with them. That's not burden shifting. That's you burden shifting. You disagree with the people themselves and the narrator, the creator, the actual production company. You disagree with them, not me. It's your proof. It's your
You're
burden.
going on a tangent, bro. Okay, all right. So we already went over the quote unquote direct statements. We already said why their interpretations are like not clearly guided properly because they're mistrans. I also asked you, why is her dimensions universal in size? That's a claim. Okay? You made the claim they are. So I'm asking you, can you present evidence to why? The burden of proof is on you, because that's your claim. Burden shifting is saying you're making a claim and have to present why your claim is not possible. That's not true.
You said in the show, it's said your opinion outrules the show.
I'm telling you, I'm asking you.
About your opinion. Your opinion don't matter. It don't matter.
No,
really.
I'm asking you to present the evidence that is universal. If you can show me, and show it and prove it with 100% efficiency or effectiveness, then sure, it goes through. But so far, you haven't shown anything. You just said that I'm misconstruing the narrative. Fuck narrative. Show me the proof.
I showed the proof.
Mashallah.
He said, I can destroy all things in the universe.
Destroy all things in the universe.
Someone
What?
stronger than this person.
What? Who said that? Who said that?
Someone who's stronger than that, Alberto with a Trucic orb, he said, hey, this Trucic orb is 2 chakra natures more powerful than particle style jutsu. Particle style jutsu I already described to describe.
Wait, where's that stated? Where's that stated?
Trucic orb, because he said particle style jutsu only combine the 3 chakra natures, while Trucic orbs are like.
What does it make it stronger?
Trucic orb like 7 different. Like 7
you know what? That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. I don't know why I'm debating that shit. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Why does that make it universal?
This right here, disintegrate everything to the like, something like to the atomic level. Like that's what particles do. Yeah, like to the atoms. Like it destroy atoms. Like that's what particles do.
Yeah,
right. So
universal atoms go crazy, boy.
But true secret orbs was stated to like destroy all things.
Right? Also, somebody else have a grab. Just gotta go get my food.
Right, time, space, all that. Right, so Kaguya used a Trucic orb to destroy whatever size you are, a planet or whatever, like a living room closet, however you want. She destroyed something with this, and Naruto kicked it in base. Naruto in base blocked the Trucic orb, and they're universal. That's all you gotta have.
Wait. So you're trying to say that the ETSO scales to a regular truth-seeking orb?
Oh, you said yeah, they'll say a Trucic orb just the same thing. Ain't nothing else. You can't change a Trucic orb.
No. The expansive truth-seeking orb is a different jutsu than a regular truth-seeking orb.
Nah, Naruto directly stated verbatim that that's the same thing that's on his back. But then Sasuke responded and said, if she destroyed everything here, it don't matter. Cause like leave here before she destroyed this whole damn universe. Or time, space, or whatever. But yeah.
I realize that statement could mean that it looks exactly the same, because it does. Like, it's just bigger. But it is a different jutsu.
No, I'm saying it's not more powerful. It's just a Trucic orb that's expanding. What does a Trucic orb mean? Though it ain't called like a different jutsu or a different technique, it's just expansive. She's making it larger. And what is she doing? It destroying everything with it. She destroys everything and go create a whole new dimension. However small you think it is, the size of a shoe, you know what I'm saying? Somebody pocket in their coat. It could be like a fragment or something, you know what I'm saying? But she's gonna destroy it with that Trucic orb and then recreate it. Like the space between the sun and it. She's gonna destroy all of that. She's gonna destroy everything with a Trucic orb. And then
so if the expansive truth-seeking orb and the regular truth-seeking orbs that everyone else in the war arc has are the exact same, which is what you're claiming, why did every other character with truth-seeking orbs not use the expansive mode so that way they could cause more damage or defend themselves?
Because if y'all know you're familiar with the actual plot of Naruto, but Naruto thought he was a superhero. Obito believed that he was a savior of the world. Pain thought that he was.
I'm not saying that Madara's got to use it to destroy the whole planet. Why wouldn't Madara expand the truth-seeking orb to deflect an attack?
They did mold the truth seeking orb. They did change the form of time. A lot of people changed the form of it. But I'm saying is like they didn't have their goal to destroy the planet or the universe. It wasn't in their plan. But Kaguya, who decided to do it, she used a truth seeking orb to destroy the whole universe or whatever the little small dimension, the size of a pillowcase or something. You know,
outside of molding a truth-seeking orb into a weapon to use in combat, can you give me an example of any character except Kaguya using the expansive truth-seeking orb?
So you talking about expansive? Don't say like they didn't want
That
to.
is the only. That is the only.
Can you show me
listen to me. That is the only truth-seeking orb that could potentially destroy a universe. And you are saying that every other character that has a truth-seeking orb has 6 of those. So I'm gonna need you to prove that.
Can you prove that that's the only one that can destroy a universe? Like the Kaguya,
it's the only one that's been shown to destroy a universe. So I'm gonna need some proof that the other ones can, or that they are the same, or something. I'm pointing out multiple different holes in the
which I can't disagree. You can't disapprove that he said while he was watching it expand, he said that's the exact same thing I got on my back. He was watching it expand. Who are you to disprove Naruto the character himself?
I haven't seen the scan in a while, but if he does say that, it could also mean that it looks the same as what is on his back. It doesn't have to mean that it's the same jutsu.
Now, they're what you speculating, but no, so I'm just going based on what the character directly said. I don't got no input on the show. I'm just going based off the fucking the creator of the show himself. I ain't adding no adjective to these people. I'm giving it straight raw, uncut. Everybody else wonder, oh, my opinion, this got to be more reliable, more possible because my opinion said this, and my opinion won't let Goku get beat by Naruto. Naruto soloed the whole verse. That's just what it is. You can't hate it.
Okay.
Like Naruto slaps the whole Dragon Ball.
Okay, but look, even if you can get Madara, like, how are you going to say that Madara is above Kaguya? Because you'd have to say that Madara is stronger than Kaguya, and Kaguya then couldn't even use, like, she didn't even successfully use the ETSO.
I don't recall saying Madara is stronger than Kaguya, but I do say we didn't never see Madara. We didn't ever see Madara full power. We didn't never see that. That's what I do with say that.
But he died. Why would he not reach his full power to protect himself?
He didn't die. He got betrayed.
You could get betrayed and still die. If my girlfriend betrays me and
he was born. He was already born into a curse. He had the Uchiha Stone Tablet. He was born into that. He didn't even have no other. He thought he was a hero. He believed in his mind he was a superhero, bro.
He still got capped by Zetsu in the end.
No, Zetsu used a jutsu on him. Like he didn't like just obliterate him with like a chakra blast. It was like, hey, a sealing he used a sealing technique on him. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't just
he stabbed him with his hand, bro.
He used Madara stabbed his arm through like Naruto body and pulled out Kuruma. Like, but he didn't like actually have a hole in his chest.
Go on.
Like they got, like Madara stick his arm inside of Naruto's chest and pulled out the 9 tails, but it wasn't no hole in Naruto's chest. Sakura had actually cut a hole in his chest to grab his heart. She had actually cut it herself, but like I'm saying, like they can actually do like spiritually type things, like 4th dimensional. Like they ain't actually all just 3D. They beyond the 4th wall, the 3rd. Yeah, they beyond.
3D. They are what? What?
They're beyond.
I'm gonna need some proof of that. Okay. You gotta slow your roll. You said beyond 4D, beyond reality, beyond the Naruto verse.
I would say like the Naruto verse, they just like they're a tier above like fiction. Like you can't really just scale them normally.
You're trolling, bro.
Hey, bro, Keno is cooking y'all on God. He's cooking y'all on God.
Okay, using some statements from the original manga, data books, or any material connected to this continuity, can you please confirm that any character in the Naruto cosmology is above fiction besides Shibai?
Tenten?
Besides Shibai, they did say Code can become a god like that, so
Huh?
I don't know. I ain't like. What do you like? You said like Sasuke talking to Kuroma, like you talking about that like type of frame, like being in another
What the?
dimension.
You're saying that they are above fiction itself. Can you prove to me in any way that these Naruto characters know that they are in a fictional story, have directly addressed the characters, like or the reader themselves, or have directly gone to the real world and met their own author or their own readers? Can you show me that happening in the original continuity of the Naruto manga?
Naruto told Neji like your destiny, like nobody can control your destiny. Like he can, it's all up to him. Like Naruto, like hey, it don't matter what like predetermined rule that you have. I can break it. Like you can go beyond it. Like so, like fictional barriers. You know what I'm saying? Like hey,
What? Fictional bear? Where are you pulling that word from?
you know what I'm saying? Like let's say like certain doom, certain death. Like even if it's no way out, he's going to.
So you're saying that because Naruto is making an allegory for Neji's life, that it is talking about like actual plot manipulation.
Yeah, actual like controlling fiction, like controlling
Like
the outcome.
so you're saying that Kishimoto's original script said that Neji was gonna die. He was gonna get capped in the early years. He was gonna be a fraud. He was never gonna make it to the war arc even. But because he had some resolve, he made it.
No, he would have died to that. He would have more definitely died to that sound and Leaf Ninja if he didn't have that resolve.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah,
That's what
but
you're
I'm
saying. He would
saying
have got
like
capped when he was young.
changed him. Yeah,
But you're saying he took control of the narrative. Like part one Neji is above fiction itself. That's what you're saying.
Clearly.
that's what I do. I don't want to say that though, bro. But
You don't want to say it because you know
they
it's
said the tail beast can destroy everything first, and Naruto fought on Gaara. I don't know how to say it. I don't know what you want me to say.
He's spitting for real.
And Gaara did self-declare that he would have destroyed the planet if it went for Naruto. So that's another change.
Kiddo, you want to know why you didn't want to say it? Because you have a conscience. Because you're a good man. Because your soul doesn't want to lie.
Lying to you, Keno. Continue with what you're saying.
All right, Keno. So, do you have any other evidence besides what is more than likely, in my opinion, Naruto giving him just a little bit of resolve and telling him, "Hey, you are more than just your destiny. You can change your life because of his mindset." Like you are taking it to the extreme of literal plotline manipulation based on no evidence other than one statement, even though no other character in the franchise scales. Do you have any other things that are similar to that in terms of feats?
That is only possible in Naruto verse. You know what I'm saying? Like how they can summon the King of Hell, you know what I'm saying? Like in Kid Konohamaru just one shot a nigga. who King of Hell level. You know what I'm saying? Like these people are beyond God and like death. They can bring you back from death type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they're beyond your concept, your imagination.
So you're saying because Kid Konohamaru one shot and out of pain, that means he's above the concept of life and death?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That is what it sounds like.
You're
You're saying King of Hell level, as if you're saying like King of Hell is like a cosmic entity within the Naruto cosmology that is its own tier.
Can you specify what you mean with King of Hell level, please?
Yes, please.
You know, like he's a deity, like a god. You can't block him. You can't even see him actually. You know what I'm saying? Until it's too late. Don't see the King of Hell when you're already about to kill your ass. You know what I'm saying?
I think
So, like,
you're mixing him up with the actual Shinigami, like the guy who sealed Orochimaru's arms.
no, that's the death. That's a god of death you're talking about. I ain't talking about it.
Because you could clearly see the King of Hell.
No. The only person who can see him when it's too late, when he snatches your tongue out. But like before that, you won't see it. Like when Konohamaru was seeing, he was like, "What's going on?" He was just looking like, "Damn, why he just standing there?" You know what I'm saying? But when it happened to him, then he seen it. But how he's beyond fiction and all that, so he defeated the King of Hell. You know what I'm saying? Like when he seen him, he defeated him. He just got no feats. Konohamaru just that nigga. You know what I mean?
I have a question for you. Where does Konohamaru scale compared to Pain?
Sengun is an S-rank ninjutsu created by the Fourth Hokage.
Hold on, no, hold on. Repeat that real quick.
In Naruto verse, the Rasengan is a S-ranked ninjutsu.
No, it's not.
What it is?
It's an A-rank ninjutsu.
You said A rank?
Yes.
Well, I was sure I thought it was an S. I thought it is.
No, the Rasen Shuriken is an S rank.
Okay. All right. So Naruto will. They say he didn't know a master it though.
I'll post the scan, Kenna.
Level 546, second from the top, an A-rank super advanced ninjutsu.
He's talking about the Rasengan. I don't want to have to get the full fucking page. Just
I know he taught Naruto the Rasengan.
So, go on. I apologize for interrupting you.
This meant 7 words into a sentence and was already wrong.
So back to you scaling Konohamaru compared to Pen.
Yeah. How are you going to get Konohamaru above fiction so that way Madara can be above fiction and be above Beerus? You're already making the statement that the King of Hell is a level that is persistent with a cosmological entity within Naruto, and that is above Neji. And Neji is above fiction because he broke his own destiny. Like, these are all your claims. I'm quoting you verbatim.
I don't think like Konohamaru. See, that's what I'm saying. Like Neji he's a direct bloodline descendant of gods. He got the direct blood. It's like y'all lowball the Naruto verse. Y'all trying to say, Neji is a god. Neji is a real god.
Cook, King. Cook.
The last proved it that Neji is a god.
Let's go! On God, Keno, let's go. Keep cooking.
Go on, Spit King. How is he God, though?
You're a comedian for real, kiddo. Okay, kiddo. Do you have any other examples of plot or destiny manipulation inside of Naruto that would not just be easily explained away as allegorical or hyping somebody up so that way they can overcome an obstacle in their life? Do you have an actual example of someone doing a 4D level feat of talking to the audience or talking to an extra dimensional entity that is supposed to represent the author?
4D feat.
Besides Kaguya's portals, I already know about Kaguya. Like an actual
Kakashi giving Alberto giving his soul to Kakashi for him to gain double Mangekyo stronger. That's beyond fiction. He just gained somebody.
What? No. You can have somebody else's soul in your body without being above fiction. A writer can write that into his plot. It would be against fiction if Kishimoto's original plan was Kakashi dies and then Obito intervenes and then he's like.
No, I'm trying to explain it. Like Alberto died and he said, "Before I die, I'm gonna just sit right here with him." He was telling Rin, he was like, "Rin, just wait a minute. I'm just sit here with Kakashi before I transcend over into the actual." You know what I'm saying? Like he beyond like death and life. He beyond it. He didn't have to go back to Rin.
You know that he was just transporting his chakra into Kakashi's body, right? So that way he could use the second MS. And that's why whenever his chakra faded, that's why he lost the eyes. Because he died. Like his soul was gone.
Didn't bro Kamui his chakra from fucking afterlife into his like mind or some shit?
Mm-hmm. And then when Obito was gone, the chakra was gone.
That's crazy. I will not lie.
I'm saying though, like, no image. It was like direct, like spiritual dissension type shit. Like his
Okay, but this isn't explained as a spiritual manipulation jutsu. It's literally a use of Kamui just transporting his chakra into something else. It isn't water manipulation if I bend my arms in the shower and it looks like I'm water bending. It's just a coincidence. The same shit.
No, that's cat. That's just water manipulation, bro. That's just water bending.
What about Madara? When he was about to die from the reanimated jutsu when Itachi had cut it off. Madara just decided, hey, you know what? I don't want to die no more. I'm just you know what I'm saying, just wave my hands and I'm gonna come back to life.
Wait, who?
Remember that? Like Madara, but he just
why that happened?
Because he got he's beyond fiction. That's why.
Nah, because he knows the seals to the reanimation jutsu. He
You don't
clearly
understand.
stated that you can like stop yourself from like disappearing if you know the seals of the reanimation jutsu.
You don't understand what being beyond fiction means. Being beyond fiction would mean that you are aware that you're a fictional character and can actively change things inside of your narrative that are already predestined by the author itself. Everything that Madara does within this story is something that Kishimoto wanted him to do because he is Kishimoto's creation.
What y'all talking about?
Okay, Keno, Clown, and Clown were having a discussion about Madara versus Beerus because Keno legitimately believed in a crossover interview between Kishimoto and Toriyama where they said that Madara Sage of Six Paths was Beerus level. He believed that, and then we've been debating Beerus versus Madara, and now he has tried to wank Part 1 Neji to above fiction because he broke his own destiny thanks to Naruto.
He's spitting for real.
So are y'all going off of the like assumption that interview actually happened?
No. We've already debunked that. We're just keep rolling because he wants to keep fighting. He's not proven anything. They just keep fighting.
They just don't understand that Keno is cooking. Neji is above fiction. Damn.
No, he do be slapping up the rest of the Hyuga clan though. As a 12-year-old W.
And you know the Hyuga clan is the strongest clan.
And they are all descendants of God, and Neji is also a god.
He also said that King of Hell is like a scaling level, like that you're King of Hell level and that you're above life and death.
I mean, the King of Hell will be slapping.
Bro, I'm gonna write that in my exam tomorrow. I'm gonna get full marks.
That's gonna be my next point in a debate. He's king of hell level. And refused to elaborate.
Imagine, right, summoning a literal deity, but not having to kill yourself to do it. The Renegon is just him.
King of Hell, Sonny. Real.
All right, we all got King of Hell or the Reaper.
Oh.
Man, I gotta give it to Neji.
All right, Keno, do you have any more evidence, or do you want to concede?
No, I guess you don't see it, man. You can't see like the actual lore behind Naruto.
The lore.
You don't
see the lore.
Just because something
don't
is
understand.
based on concepts from other narratives and stories, like just because Dragon Ball is based on Journey to the West, does not mean that Goku scales over Wukong just because he is based on him. The same thing goes with Naruto. Just because they're based on platonic concepts like Samsara, you have to go out of your way to prove that they exist inside this.
Nah, you just don't get it.
On God, Keno, don't concede, bro. You're winning. Don't concede, bro.
Keep going, bro. You got this.
Okay, well, the way you could prove in Naruto verse like Samsara Eye is similar to like it exists in like with Sasuke. He like Amaterasu. Not Amaterasu, I'm tripping. But it is the actual god, and Kirin is the actual god, a lightning god. Amaterasu, the actual black flame god, and
Okay,
like,
that's a naming fallacy.
Tail, gravity, crack stuff like that's a part of like his abilities, but they got the same abilities as the like when they get this name, they have the same as abilities as the god behind it, like behind the lore.
Keno, that's a naming fallacy. If I name my dog Thor, that doesn't mean my dog is as strong as Thor.
Nah, he right.
Like Amaterasu, right? Like it's an actual goddess named Amaterasu, and she had like black flame ability that burn eternally. So like how does the sun type shit? So they're the same exact properties of Amaterasu in Naruto verse. And then Kirin is a lightning god, lightning spirit energy, and like real lore, like real folklore in China, Japanese culture, they really believe in that lightning god named Kirin. And it had the same ability, like it's the same shape and everything, little horse in there, like the same everything as in like Naruto verse. And they say, hey, it came down from the heavens, so that's like more godly power. Kirin come from the heavens, you know what I'm saying? Like
Okay, so I think that we should move on to the actual battle scenario. You've got Madara, I got Beerus. How we think it goes? All right, I'm going to give mine, and you want to give yours?
I am just a universal show out GG.
All right. Madara stands up with his fan, ready to reflect any attacks that Beerus throws at him. He flies at him. Hawkeye.
What the?
The voice acting.
The plot behind that is like in Madara verse, they can he can do stuff like have limbo clones, like just one shot beers who wouldn't even know it there. He can do stuff like Genjutsu, like Tsukiyomi. It's unguardable, you can't block it or dodge Tsukiyomi. And
just close your eyes.
Possibly he can summon like 1,000 perfect Susanos.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? You can't block it. You can close your eyes. That's a pretty good defense.
No, you can't block Saddam. Like it was like unblockable. Like even if you close your eyes, they're gonna attack you.
The debate's over. I mean, we were basically just going to conclusions. That's a point that don't matter anyway.
Yeah, but I said like he just Tsukiyomi, GG.
Yeah, okay. Record this. Yes. This debate was like so good that I need this record. I need this.
Yeah,
this recording.